And what's your name?
My name's Mason Denny. I'm a senior.
Okay. So, you're very liberal, right?
Very liberal, according to the political compass. I took in Mr. Weller's AP government class. I'm about as far left as you can get.
Okay. And you don't see anything on the Republican side that could be possibly right?
Exactly. I think pretty much everything what they say is wrong. I mean, fundamentally, I think it comes down to conservatives are worried about themselves, and liberals take the responsibility of making sure everybody's good.
Yeah.
So, ideologically, we are polar opposites. I don't know what else you want to know.
Okay, so you very far left, and you basically despise the far right, and there's no way possible that anybody could change that viewpoint of yours.
I don't think so. Because what it comes down to is there's two sides of the spectrum. You got conservatives who want no involvement in the market, but heavy involvement in personal civic affairs. And then on the far left, you want some involvement by the government in the markets and no intrusion whatsoever on personal liberties. Like, that's why conservatives are mainly against drug use and liberals aren't, because what you do with your own body is kind of your own business. But it's also why conservatives are against abortion, because once again, liberals think you can smoke whatever, you can abort whatever, it's your body, you have rights to it, and conservatives don't necessarily see that.
Alright. So would you say that you're in a proverbial tunnel of liberalism, and
Yes.
there's no way any sort of conservatism is going to be able to come in this tunnel?
I might be open to it, but from everything that I've ever heard about conservative stances, I think they're wrong. I don't agree with practically any of their views. So, yeah, I guess I am in a tunnel, so to speak. But I'd be willing to change if they had any good views, but they don't.
So you have one viewpoint alone, and nothing's going to change that? Basically, at this point in time, nothing's going to change that?
Pretty much.
Alright.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
Alright. You are
Chris Hudson.
the guitar teacher at North Canyon.
Yes.
Okay.
Instrumental music director.
Alright. So, you are a firm believer in your religion, correct?
I am.
And which religion is that?
I'm a Christian.
Okay. And you don't see any other religion that could possibly provide any sort of answers to anything whatsoever?
Well, there's answers in every religion. That's the whole purpose of religion, is to give answers to unanswered questions.
Yeah. But do you believe yours is the right one? And
Yes.
that's the only right one?
I do.
Okay. So would you say that you're in a proverbial tunnel? That your religion is your tunnel, and you're traveling through that tunnel, and there's no other way that any sort of answers from religions are.
I guess you want to call it a tunnel. We call it a narrow road.
Okay.
A narrow road versus the wide road.
So you're on the narrow road. All
I'm
right.
on the narrow road.
Can you explain to me why you believe this way? And why you were so fixed on your religion and nothing else? No other religion?
Well, everybody's searching for something. Everybody searches for religion.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an empty void in everybody's life that is put there by, I believe, intelligent design, God, whoever, whatever you want to say. So people are searching, they find their answers different places. But for me, the answer I found is Scripture and my religion. And I feel that has got, in looking at other religions and looking at other options in life, this bears witness to my spirit. And I feel and I believe that is the truth. It's all about truth.
And you believe this to your very core, and that nothing will ever change this.
That's what drives me. That's what motivates me. That is, the martyrs of the faith believed in that so much that they would die for that. And I think the ultimate thing is to give your life for it. And You know, you say that now, but I've actually kind of mentally gone through this thing before, because our nation is moving to a less tolerance in that religion and in that, and someday I may have to actually give my life for that. I understand that. But yes, I believe that.
All right.
Because I do believe there's more after you die. And that's the question. Where are you going after you die? How do you know that to be true, and what your answer is? And I believe that my religion is the answer to where I'm going. And you're dead a lot longer than you're alive.
Sure. And for the record, you are saying that nothing will ever change because this is your viewpoint, and no other viewpoints will come into your perspective. And you won't, like, no other viewpoints will change your current viewpoint.
I'm not going to change religions. I'm not going to change my core beliefs.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation.
Okay. So tell me who you are.
Okay, I'm Coach Davis. I'm the head wrestling coach here at North Canyon High School.
Okay. And would you say when it comes to wrestling, you can have a short fuse at times?
Oh,
Like-
absolutely.
Okay. And would you explain why?
One is simple because I'm very passionate about the sport, and the wrestlers themselves, you know, I see what they have as full potential, and they have a tendency to not see it within themselves. So it's my job to basically let them know that they are, and what they're able to do, basically. And more importantly, you know, just as in life, sometimes the quickest, best reaction is when they see me snap. And when I snap, they listen. That's usually about the only thing that works with them.
From personal experience, I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So you would completely agree with the fact that you can have a really short temper,
Yeah,
but you have a short temper for what? For something that
for
matters.
a reason. If you don't have passion about something, then you're not going to care. If you really truly care, then it's going to upset you when something goes wrong. And that's the God's honest truth on it, you know. As a parent too, I mean, you want to see your kids succeed. Well, I look at my wrestlers, a lot of those my kids too. I expect them to succeed in, you know, not only their matches, but it's also a way that they can really learn about what they're able to do in life. You know, the biggest lessons you try to teach them is that there shouldn't be a limit to what you can achieve, and the only limitation you have is you.
Yeah.
So
So would you say that for most people with short tempers, would you say that they should like have like a reason for a short temper, or just?
there's lots of reasons to not necessarily. I mean, I have a short temper at times because I care about what I do. There are people out there who have short tempers who are just naturally short-tempered. Case in point, there's a gentleman that is always at gun shows with me. Doesn't work for me, but I see him there. He's constantly angry. He's angry about everything. He's very short-tempered towards not only his kid, but everything. Very short-tempered with customers, all that, and there's really no reason for it. His thought process behind it is, can't stand idiots, Regardless, I guess if it's a reason, it doesn't have to be good, bad, but it's a reason.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest thing. But I think having a short temper without reason is a really bad excuse for having a short temper.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.